Big crash. Uh-oh, I think I broke something. Oh, it just popped out. How'd it feel? She empty, Jim. Anyway, guys. Yeah, just give me a second. Let me just correct this. So yeah, that's just a little bit of some running footage of the Savage 25. I tell you what, this is a beast, and I'm sure loving it. Yeah, as you can see, man, just look at the stance of it, man. It's kind of like a real monster truck. Here, let's take up the body. See what's hiding underneath. Oh boy. Off comes the shell. Now, I'm running an SH28 P3. But if you guys remember, on the last video, I hot rodded this engine to a P8. It's now a wheelie machine. It's you know, it's pretty insane. I think this is like a 52 spur, maybe a 15 to the clutch belt. I'm probably gonna up the gearing a little bit so that way the Savage can actually drive a little bit faster. This is the HPI Hellfire header I'm running, and man, I tell you what, I love this header. What the hell am I talking about? I love this header a lot, man. You know, it's a good flowing header whatsoever, and it helps the engine to make some optimal performance. But yeah, I do need to work on the carburetor and some other stuff. And this is like a JP pipe, and I think I modified. Did I modify it? Oh yes, I did modify it. The outlet stinger was actually a little bit smaller, so I carefully drilled it because there's a cone inside. Because when I drilled the first one for the first time, you know, I like damaged the cone inside a pipe, so I did a second one a little bit more careful this time, and you know, now the outlet stinger is now a little bit bigger, so that way the engine can breathe a little bit better and may have a little bit more optimal performance. Can you do this to all pipes? I don't know. That depends on the thickness of the stinger. That just depends. And also you have to use a little bit of common sense while you're doing it, because you know, if you damage your inside pipe, then you know your engine may not perform correctly, so keep that in mind. This is an old servo, an old HPI servo. As you can see, it's not that responsive, so I'm probably going to invest maybe one of those more affordable high-speed servos you get from RC Juice or whatsoever. I have one on my other Savage, and it gives me a pretty good high-speed throttle response, and you know, I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm gonna upgrade this one to a hobby. I think it's a Hobby Star something. I think that's what it's called. We'll see. But yeah, the Savage is just gonna need a little bit of a cleanup. Once again, this is the Savage 25, the old monster truck. You know, I think from 2005. It usually had the HPI 25 star. I mean, it's a good running engine, but it's not the very high revving RPM engine, which is why I'm really not a fan of the 25 star. And I know y'all are screaming, dude, you could have kept that thing. I know I could have, but I mean, I like, you know, the 28s, the 30s, and the 32s, because you know, they make more power and RPM than 25 star and you know, other stuff like that. But yeah, overall that's just a little bit of a running footage of this Savage 25. You know, with the now I guess so-called SH28 P8. I mean, you know, it was no longer P3, because you know, P3 stands for 3 ports and now has 8 ports, which is actually pretty insane. So now, yeah, I mean, this truck is like wheeling like crazy, as you guys have seen the collision earlier in the video. But yeah, this is gonna be a little update on this Savage 25. I was gonna say Savage Twin, but still waiting a few more parts on that Savage Twin or Carbon Twinzilla. You guys will see that soon. And Texas Hill Country now we're actually discussing probably collaborating again soon. We'll see about that. That depends how the work schedule goes. Okay, everybody, y'all take care, and I'm gonna leave some shoutouts in the description down below.